I'm studying journalism and I really love it.
The classes are awesome. I'm really enjoying it. I feel like I'm really doing what I love right now.
When I was applying, I wanted to be a talk show hostess because it was my mom's dream. But after I started studying at Northwestern, I'm more into directing.
It's been an enormous adventure, a great challenge, setting up a new university. The students represent 16 different nationalities of the 38 students in our inaugural class of 2012. Include 14 Qataris, and the balance represent 15 other nationalities.
I met people from the US, from Pakistan, from India, from all sorts of countries that you never heard before.
We've been studying multimedia and reporting. We've been going out and reporting like real reporting.
With our film class, we're doing we did the 3-minute video from still images, and I did an animation.
Then now in the second semester we are doing multimedia, and in the end we'll be having a multimedia project.
I had a problem communicating with faculty before I got to Northwestern, but then as I started, I learned that it's so easy to communicate with them and they are willing to help at any time.
The time I feel like I'm most back in Evanston is actually when I'm in the classroom with our students, and that happens again and again and again. So literally being in the classroom here and working with the students is very, very much like being in Evanston. They're doing really well, and they're learning that Northwestern has a hectic pace, and they're learning to keep up with that.
It's really fun. I'm really enjoying it. I feel I'm doing something I'm passionate about.
I think the passions are going to grow as they advance into the sophomore, junior and senior years, and have even more understanding of what they can do as professionals in these important areas.
We have Wildcats, which means they're crazy busy inside the classroom and outside the classroom. So we have a group of 38 students who have, from scratch, created student government. That group has put on programming that has been for all of Education City. So they've had a successful karaoke night, for example, that had Texas A&M and students from other parts of Education City. We have a film club, a photo club. So the students are incredibly active in the student organizations.
Probably our biggest challenge that we have in front of us is we built an infrastructure in one building, the Texas A&M building. We're picking up all that infrastructure and moving it into a new building, and simultaneously planning all of the infrastructure for our final building that will be built out in 4 years.
When I was approached by Richard Roth to come and possibly teach in Doha, I was ecstatic. It's a place to both help and learn. I feel like I'm coming over here as an assistant professor, but I feel like I'm going to end up learning more from my students than I could ever possibly teach to them.
It's all great. We have the ability to express ourselves in various different ways. We have the creative part and the more, I can say, professional part about it.
I always wanted to be a journalist, and I applied to a lot of universities, but when I got to know about this university, I was like, this is where I belong and this is where I should go.